considered in the industry a Valentino type, Ronald Colman was born in Richmond, England, which was quite close to London. In World War I, he served and even fought on the Western Front. He took some shrapnel in his leg, and that would leave him with a slight limp for the rest of his life. That didn't stop him. He acted on the stage in London, did films in his native country, came over to the US, was working in New York City, and then he got his first silent motion picture in 1923 called The White Sister, opposite Lillian Gish. In the 20s, Mr. Colman was regularly teamed up with Vilma Bonki, a Hungarian actress, and this duo was almost as popular as Greta Garbo and John Gilbert. But then the Talkies came in, and it was perfect for his beautifully modulated and cultured voice. Some of his films include A Tale of Two Cities, The Prisoner of Zenda, and The Talk of the Town. In the 1930s, he was nominated twice for an Oscar, but he finally won in 1948 for the picture A Double Life. He also appeared with his second wife, Betty Hume, on The Jack Benny Show as their flustered neighbors. They were so popular that they got their own radio show called The Halls of Ivy. That was so popular they even got a CBS TV series. Ronald Colman was one of the original 8 prototype stars laid down in 1958. Now, there were 2 lawsuits that prevented it from going forward, and one of them was from the property owners. They did not want to pay for all the improvements, but it got settled. Now, strangely, in the year 1958, Ronald Colman passed away. He was slated to do the picture The Village of the Damned, and it was made in England, but with George Saunders, and even stranger still, Mr. Saunders ended up marrying Ronald Colman's widow, Betty Hume. Hey, do you want to hear about an acrobat turned movie star? Tune into next week's segment. This is Todd Pickering for Walk of Fame Wednesdays. I will see you next week in Hollywood.